Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do Leetcode weekly challenge, sum of number and its reverse. So as you can see, it is a medium level question. So in this question, what we are required to do? So before going with that, let me introduce with the Newton's coding competition. So basically about that you can figure out in the description below. You can figure out about that particular link, and in that link you can have all the information about that coding competition. So in that coding competition you can register all for free, and then after that, if you are the top performer in that competition, then you will be getting some exciting prizes. And about that also you can figure out in the link. This is in the description below. So let us start with this particular question. So here we are given a non-negative integer num and we are required to return true if num can be expressed as the sum of any non-negative integer and its reverse, or false otherwise. So basically whatever number is being given to us as the input, so we need to take this number and then we need to check, means from starting from 0 till that particular number, are we able to figure out with any other number in this particular range only after adding up that number and the reverse of that number, are we able to get this input number or not? So this is something which we are required to hear. Basically, this question is somehow similar to our previous questions only in this particular coding contest. Now comes the part that how we are required to code. Somehow I had already given the hint while explaining. So that is the thing which we will be doing. And now here constraints are also that this number can go up to 10 to 5. So surely we can go ahead with order of n solution as well. So now let us go ahead with the same and how we are required to do it. Means I can explain you that code only because in the previous only I had explained with the whatever we can do, right? Means how reverse could have been done. Here that reversal part we have done in here only, that we could have done outside as well. Let us do it outside. So I'll also show you that what I was referring about that private, not private, but by reference variable. The thing which I was referring earlier. And here we require and then whatever we can do. So that thing we will be doing at that part. Here we are required to pass the reference and oh, towards right. So we will be calling this particular. Hmm. So yeah, now what we are doing is basically we are traversing that particular, not because we are not given with any array. We need to go from 0 to that number. Now we are taking each index till, because that each index is the possibility that that index is there, and the reverse of that index, that if we add up then we can get that particular input number. So that is the possibility, right? So that's why we are taking that in this num and then reverse at the 0 because we are required to calculate multiple reverse, right? So we are passing in this function. So what this function is doing means till that n exists, or you can say that till that n is not equal to 0, then we are first reversing the same, and then we are reversing the same. Here what I am going to say is that we are taking that new number which would be the reversed number, and then here we are reducing our what we say our number. Let me take this number only. What I've done, I'm so confused. Okay, so that is what we are doing here, right? Now our answer will come up because here we are passing by reference, so whatever was there it will be now in this particular stored. And now we will be checking that reverse plus I. You can say it I or you can directly say it num. That also works here. If both of them adding them becomes equal to num, then we will be returning true, else we will be returning false at the end. So this is the thing which we are required to do. Now let us run this particular finish, it will turn true, and let us submit this as. So yeah, it got accepted. So here you can directly see that what was the part of this particular only that we were required to go ahead from 0 to that last, right? Not last, but this particular input number itself. And at each index, we were required to take that index and reverse that particular number and add up them and check that are we able to get this input or not. So now let us take about the time complexity. So basically time complexity for the same is order of n, and why order of n you already know, and even about the space complexity that is all here it is order of n. Now let me explain you why order of n. So order of n because of this, right? This reverse is not giving that any time complexity, it is order of 1 only, and this particular operation addition so it is also order of 1. So here you can see that overall time complexity is order of 1, sorry, order of n because of this thing only. But the thing is that number could go up to no. Yeah, it is order of n only because here the numbers could be because here it is not about length, here it is about numbers like this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, none of so on, right? And about the space complexity, so we are not using any extra space, right? So that's why space complexity is order 1. So this was all for this particular solution. And if you have any doubt about this question, you can comment that down. And if you like the explanation, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and also do share among your friends. So this was all. Thank you.